Understanding the history of ageism will help you to develop the knowledge, skills, and strategies necessary to disrupt ageism and ableism within yourself and to help others do the same. We can't do better until we know better. It's time for us to grow up, let go of our desperate need to stay young, and embrace that we age and get old. Introduction. Not so long ago, I realized that I was repeatedly being asked the same question. Are you okay? My kids, husband, friends, coworkers, and once or twice new acquaintances were asking me this, almost always with a slightly bemused expression. Had there been a camera trained on me just before the question got asked, it would have captured me gesticulating wildly and grumbling, perhaps even hurling questions and insults at a TV screen, or maybe the car radio or a magazine I'd just thrown back down. What was getting me so worked up? Ageism. The shame-inducing, anxiety-producing, guilt-mongering force in our culture that is both everywhere and all but invisible. Advertisements and media tell us what to look like, how to feel, and what to value. Even those who are attuned to this might feel like they can avoid falling prey. But practically and psychologically, we are all susceptible to all-pervasive meta-narratives. You might know that the latest Look Younger product is nothing more than snake oil, but your brain still does the equations. Younger equals good, older equals bad. We live in a culture of manipulation. We can't escape it, but we can learn to recognize it and perhaps begin to change it. I was a senior in high school when I took my first psychology class and discovered that the size of the aging population was growing rapidly. A new term entered my lexicon: gerontology. I learned that gerontology is the scientific study of aging from biological, psychological, social, and spiritual perspectives within a holistic framework that focuses on the individual within the context of their environment. Gerontologists take a person-centered approach that prioritizes individuals' needs, preferences, and values in order to personalize and guide all aspects of aging and longevity. Gerontology is very different from geriatrics, a branch of medicine that focuses on older people's physical health and care. I found a discipline that was person-focused rather than problem-focused to be inspiring and set off on an academic journey that led to an undergraduate certificate in gerontology, a master's of science in gerontology, and a PhD in developmental psychology. After about 2 decades in the field, I had an epiphany. I noticed that when others inquired about my career, I'd begin by explaining that I had a passion for working with the aging population. Why did I feel compelled to use the descriptor aging to refer to older adults in later life? I was a highly trained, experienced gerontologist and yet was referring to aging as something that happened to other people. Those people. Old people. I saw with real clarity for the first time that even I, someone who had dedicated her career to working with older people, had internalized an attitude toward aging as something undesirable, and I wanted to disassociate myself from looking, acting, or being old. The meaning we assign to being old and the concept of age identity is socially constructed. Money is a social construct too. Money, in and of itself, only has value because we assign it value. The paper that it is printed on has little objective worth. We create social constructs to help us make sense of the world, and they have a powerful influence on how we view people and how we interpret their behavior. Our understanding of what it means to be old exists because people have accepted it, not because it exists in objective reality. With respect to age identity,